Entrou lerdo, paizão. Não viu nem a cor da bola, malandro. Quando se recuperou, deixou -10, deu uma empolgada, tomou logo uma corrida de 10 de novo, botei 20 de diferença. Como é que tá carregando aqui? L1. Uhum. E se você dobrar, você vai tomar, pai. Não tem essa. E é contra ele que vai jogar mesmo. Quantos minutos? 7, 8. Bora, Patola. De uai. Será que vai agora, pai? Nossa, o Trae Young, ele esquenta ali, velho, que já era, mano. Tá bom. Uhum.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter.
Vai se decepcionar, filho.
We have an interconference showdown here in Boston, where the Celtics will square off. On the wing Brown. For the three.
JB!
You and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight, trying to keep up with all the back and forth. Two powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
Aí,
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point.
vai perder a primeirinha? Perdeu.
You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the right. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the
Ah, porra. Mandei o Dark White pra casa do chapéu.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1.
Tentei cambiar o Keta, foi no Preacher.
I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Kata's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Check. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Que isso, hein?
Back to Williams. Down low. And Chet Holmgren again. Assist goes to Holmgren's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, look. Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Williams attacking. Back to SGA. That 3 off the mark. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hartenstein. The shot from the low post is good.
Cavou a falta.
I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep,
Não,
on the
meu
defense, there
Deus.
is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Holmgren left side. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60.
For 3.
Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
So it's the Thunder now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to SGA. 6 to shoot. SGA double team. One-on-one here. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, with those long strides, Tatum gets up court in a hurry.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort left side. And stolen by Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers.
O erro aqui é fatal, mané.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And here is Mitchell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Wallace.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Out to Wallace. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time. Celtics leading by 9. White wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious. Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Shireman. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
So it's the Celtics now. The Thunder making the shot. That one drops for him. Brown's got 7.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
He gets it in there.
Ai, mano, se tivesse dobrado ali, eu vacilei. Tá 10 já, hein?
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the trip.
On the wing, Brown. There's 38 seconds in the first quarter.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over White. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Boston leading by 9. Here's Walsh. Fires the 3.
Yeah.
Rebound by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Mitchell, strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side Tatum. Here's Vucevic.
Vucevic
knocks down the 10-footer.
from Jason Tatum.
Vucevic has got his second basket.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not.
Ai, porra.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point
Tentei bater
This is his third.
no ato da arremesso ali.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Cato. Outside Tatum. Rocket 6. And that one goes long.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Nossa senhora, mano. Carregando meus armadores de falta.
That's good from Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And sometimes, Dan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
SGA's shot is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The three from Tatum. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
SGA's got 11 points.
Marquei no modo Wi-Fi agora.
Continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket by Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
SGA with the bucket.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Out to White. No good that time.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. Now into the lineup for Boston.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the clock. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. Kept alive. Brown outside. Tries again. Brown gets it done inside.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
Pass to McCain. And he gets the bucket.
Caralho, parece que eu deu uma congelada no Derek White no começo da partida, que ele não tá pegando mais nada. Não, mano. Ai, caralho.
Wallace inside. He has yet to score. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
McCain with the ball. Banked in off the glass. McCain's got 4 points now in the quarter. To the middle. And finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Now here's Waltz. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. It's White on the wing. Here's Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Não, Hugo Gonzalez. Tá que pariu, hein, mano. Toda hora você faz falta no cara, velho.
On both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's White. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And it's SGA missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. SGA, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Takes the 3. And it's Brown missing. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Hartenstein. For 3, Williams. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Ah, meu Deus. Ele foi pra frente pra tomar o toco, mano. Era no mid-range ali, tava livre, velho.
Celtics lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Thunder trailing by 8. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tá que pariu, mano. Quanta falta meu time tá fazendo, velho.
And up around 82% as a team this season goes, so they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Brown. Shoots over George. A terrific move by Brown to score. Brown's got 20 points.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown.
Oh, mano, ajuda, só ajuda.
Fearless on that end.
Second team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boa, Queta.
Boston leading by 8. Over in the corner, Brown. Cash money, Brown.
Bang!
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tocaço, Derek White.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Holmgren is doubled. From deep. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Tatum, that's for 2. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Pass to Dort. And here is Holmgren. They need this. 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. Off the left rim and out. Boston leading by 13. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal
And the
foul.
Thunder making a change here.
First team foul.
Pass to Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
Poked loose. And stolen by Williams. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Hauser. White looking around. Here's Cada. Here's Tatum. From out of the way, he knocks it down. 26 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Joe. Williams with a clean look.
Marquei mal demais essa daí.
Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Thunder making a switch here. Celtics leading by 12. To the left side wing. For three. Shireman, good. Shireman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Shot clock at 6. Holmgren.
Check.
Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 8.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Hauser. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. At one time, pretty much just a 3-point specialist. Sam Hauser, coach, is now picking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside Harper. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Harper.
Well, defensively, Caruso is very
Carai, Carozão.
He can stay in your shirt, create turnovers, even block shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly. Illogical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Holmgren looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Harper. Over Mitchell. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace outside. To the right side. And here is Caruso. He's got 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Well, that's the kind of
Deu sorte ainda.
respect from Caruso, mercilessly baiting his defender.
And so
Você não toca com R1 não?
both of them. Boston leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. .54 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. This one for 3.
Não, teve que ficar rápido.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Chega, né, time?
Got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Não, porra.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brown right side. Over Wallace. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Tatum on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now SGA. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe.
Boston leading by 7. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one. So
Esse musculo em Hartenstein.
and you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach, top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment.
Por que você saiu do
It's a big
Celtics?
part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
SGA on the wing. Over White. The rebound by Cato. Boston leading by 10. The Celtics working the ball around now. Lets it go with a 3. A new 14 for Boston. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a
É ruim que eu vou deixar, filho.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Brown.
Não, merda.
So it's the Thunder now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Joe.
Ai, vacilei, velho. Dei mole.
Joe's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Over Joe.
Vacilei de novo. Tô querendo inventar muita moda.
Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. Here's Williams. Boston grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The three from Tatum. And he's good on the three ball. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
I know it's a long three, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Tatum.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the game. He took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on it?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White
Nada
is
feito.
one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Luca Garza.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team...
Nossa, essa falta foi fácil cavar, hein?
Let's see what we can do. I think the players love that.
Foi bolado, mano. Foi, nossa, só segurar o bolinho aqui.
White with it. Brown outside. And that one is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the basket by Hauser.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized. In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
The kick out to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Shot clock at 5. Here's SGA. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA
Você não ia dobrar?
crafty inside there to get the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to SGA. Shooting foul as the whistle
Ah,
blows.
porra.
He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Here's White. Outside Tatum. And there's the drive.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force force the ball out of his hands.
Boston making a switch here. Thunder trailing by 20. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 31.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Wallace left side. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Free throw line jump shot. And he hits the jump shot. SGA's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Harper. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Tatum, that's for 2.
Ah, foi demais. Era pra segurar essa porra.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And taken away by Brown. With the fadeaway. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Você rema, mano, mas toma uma saraivada.
To seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown, no good. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him.
Tem vários vídeos meus, inclusive igual esse, de eu te batendo no YouTube. Você esqueceu que eu fui campeão também. Testa. Nossa, bateu bastante fritão, hein, mano.
Se a rotação fosse a mesma, mano. Ah, por isso você tirar esses caras, mano.